So a question I have for you is obviously you're marketing your stuff. What would be your best advice for marketing the Maddix book club we're all launching?
Well, first, here's what you got to do. You got to see if people like it. This is a very scary thing, very hard medicine. Launch the Maddix book club with minimal effort. If it naturally takes off, then put effort into it. But you never know. People might want something else from you. They might not want a book club. They might want book summaries. They might want inspirational videos and not care about the book. So the first thing, I have a friend who made a company that's, I think, done about $1 billion in revenue, maybe a little bit under. He calls it the product market fit. First determine if you have a product market fit. So what I do now, I used to do it the opposite way. I used to listen to other people and really create a really good product first. But if the bad product sells before you've improved it, why not run with that one and then make it better and it'll sell 100 times more? If your product has to be amazing to start, it's not a good product market fit. It's kind of like a date. Your dad might not let you go on a date yet, but I'm gonna give you some advice.
All right.
Don't be on your best behavior on the first date, like how you dress, being perfectly on time. Make little hurdles. If she still likes you when you don't look your best, like some people look their best on the first date. Why would you do that? You ain't gonna look your best every day. So why don't you look your worst on the first date? If they still like you, then, like I dated a girl and I would dress a little bummy. She met me when I was like mostly around the house working out. I looked kind of like this. And then the first time I put on a suit, she was like, wow, you're better than I thought. That's what you want. But if I wore a suit the first time, it's all downhill from then.
Wow.
So it's the same with a product that you launch. When you launch a product, you put out a decent version, but not amazing.
Yeah.
Your marketing should be decent, but not amazing. Just good enough. You get it out there. And there's some things that don't need good marketing that sell right away. Like, for example, if you had been the first person to launch, there was a guy who came up with an idea for a pet rock, became a millionaire in the 1970s selling a rock. So what he discovered, it wasn't the quality of the rock, it was literally a rock. It's a little before my time, but if you Google pet rock, that's what it was. Now what happened was, apparently a lot of people were lonely. So it could have been a pet freaking Cheeto or whatever. It could have been a pet anything. The idea was there was a product market fit. People wanted some little goofy thing, right? So that's a perfect example of not making a great product to start with, but finding what people want. So you really got to find, do people want the Caleb Maddix book club? Never be attached. Who cares? Because ultimately, because I see this on my Instagram. I see this without, oh man, I was looking at some people's Instagrams, like Coca-Cola, biggest brand in the world, gets way less likes per post. They get like 15,000 likes. It's Coca-Cola. Because they're posting stuff nobody wants. They post these cheese ball things. And then you look at Dan Bilzerian, he posts what a lot of guys want to like.
That's true.
And he gets 500,000 likes. So who's smarter? Who's a better businessman? In that scenario, in terms of marketing on social media, he's much better. You got to post what people like. You got to sell what people want. You can't just force people to like. It's like back to dating. Some girls, no matter how good looking of a guy you are, no matter how perfect you think you are, some girls aren't attracted to you. Period. There's not one guy in the world that every girl likes. Ryan Gosling. Not every girl likes Ryan Gosling. They just don't. There's some girls that are like, ugh. A lot of women are the other way, but there's a few women, and it's the same with products. You'll create a product in business that you think is amazing, but who cares what? Are you going to buy your own product? Is that your source of profit?
It's true.
Just buy 1 million of your own units, then your bank account, business bank account goes up exactly as your personal one goes down.
Yeah.
Some people won't get that logic, but yeah. So that's the first thing to do in marketing. See if people are going to accept it, because if they don't want it, no amount of marketing works. I've tried. It's just like social media posts. You take a bad social media post, then run it through Photoshop, it's still no one likes it. If it's a picture of you eating a carrot and you post it on your social media, it's not going to get as many likes as a picture of you, jumping off the Empire State Building with a parachute. The parachute one could be a little bit blurry. It's not that good of a product, but people like the general concept more. The carrot one could be airbrush with photographer, with freaking your hair perfect, makeup, perfect carrot. No one wants to like that. No one cares about a person eating a carrot. It's the same with products. When people don't care, they won't buy in spite of all your marketing. So now I just focus on experimenting. Like I put up products like, try this product, this product, this product. And about 1 out of every 10 or so, all of a sudden people want it. Like the social media marketing agency program. I hardly put that thing out. That thing was like out the door. Still to this day, people buy it even more than ever. So that's an example of a product. So most people, my fish are being fed.
Is that timed automatic?
Yeah. That's how I know it's 10. Shit, I gotta go.